All right, here we go. This is the Minute Cryptic for today, which is Saturday. I remember the date, or the day. Saturday, August 23rd. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So this is 6 letters long. So the clue here is gripping strip scene from Marvel crossover. Marvel crossover makes me think it's like cross out the letters, like anagram these. Strip. Strip makes you think you got to take something away. Maybe gripping is our definition. We have to strip scene from... So we have to delete scene? Do we have to think of a Marvel crossover? Like, is there... Strip scene. The thing is that I thought maybe crossover meant... We have to take Marvel and just anagram it. And that would give us something, but that doesn't seem... Like, there's no way that that's what we do. They gives us 6 letters, and that's all the 6 letters we would need. So then, like, none of this would make any sense. But strip scene from feels like we have to take the word scene from Marvel crossover. I have to sneeze. I hate it when I have to sneeze, and I know I have to sneeze, but it's not happening right away. Hold on. Okay. I'm good. I think. Okay, give me a second. Okay, I don't know. Oh, this is horrible. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Gripping strip... And like, I was just wondering if maybe gripping strip is something we have to mess with, and maybe Marvel crossover is something... Marvel crossover is the definition. I don't know. Gripping just feels like a good definition, but it also feels like it could be gripping. Gripping could be grabbing onto the outside of. Grab onto, like, grip, strip. Strip is 5 letters. Scene is 5 letters. Like, I don't know, like, if we have to know, like, a Marvel crossover thing, like, what does Marvel crossover mean? Like, I guess, so you have Marvel, and then you have the DC, like, comics and stuff. The DC universe, which would give us 2 letters. Would you refer to that as a crossover? Is that what crossover means? Is like a different universe, I suppose? I suppose. I mean, what other kind? Yeah, I mean, how? I feel like that's a decent clue. So then we have the letters DC. That's 2 letters. Yeah, but the problem with that is if we do that, and then that would mean we would have to probably use gripping as like a like grabbing something to wrap it around the outside of it, whatever that indicator is called. What is that called again? Then we wouldn't have a definition in here. A container, right? Like that would be like a container thing. But so we probably don't use all. This is so confusing. I mean, I just don't get what we're doing. I guess we just got to use hints. Seen from. How is it seen from? Our answer is a scene, like a vignette, an episode, or a portion of a larger whole. Huh. Okay. Well, now I see the answer, because like it's clearly going to be seen something, a portion from this, which is just Velcro. And that is a gripping strip. Let me just check the definition. Yeah, gripping strip. Yeah, this one went way over my head. It just went way over my head. I mean, like, a scene from something is like a portion of it. Like, I didn't think of that. Okay. I was so like focused on strip, meaning like to take away something. And I was trying to figure out what you would take away from anything. I guess I should have realized that didn't make sense because, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if thinking of DC makes sense. Because, like, is it a crossover? Like, I feel like it's... Okay, I'm going to Google, do Marvel and DC ever cross over? Okay, I guess they do. Okay, anyway. Let's watch the video on this one.
Today's cryptic crossword clue is gripping strip scene from Marvel crossover. And I want to go back to basics on this clue because in pretty much every cryptic crossword clue, there are two distinct parts. There's the definition part and there's the wordplay part. And the definition part represents the answer in a pretty direct way. The answer is kind of a stand-in for the definition. And the wordplay part will get you to the same answer, but using letter manipulation and word manipulation. And so it's very common when solving a cryptic crossword clue to kind of look for the part that you think might be the definition and the part that you think might be the wordplay.
Yes. I do always look for the definition. This is really confusing to me though, because for somebody that when I look at it, what I see is like a million different possibilities. Not a million, but more specifically in this one, I feel like it could be four things. It could be just gripping, which gripping could mean like captivating, gripping, like something is really gripping your attention, right? Gripping strip, I guess I didn't really think of that one in this one today, which is unfortunate because it was the actual definition in this one. But like, I guess if I would have thought of gripping strip being a possible definition, then I might have just thought of Velcro. I mean, now it seems so obvious because I know the answer is Velcro. So like probably most likely I never would have thought of Velcro, but no, I don't think I would have thought of Velcro. I would have thought of like there was some tool in construction or something that helps you grip things. I don't know what I would have thought of, but like I would have thought of like something like that was like glue or something. I don't know. I don't know what I would have thought of, but like if I thought of gripping strip as being, I don't think Velcro would have necessarily came to mind, but it could have, but it didn't come to mind. My point here that I was going to say was that like, I don't know if the definition is gripping. I don't know if it's gripping strip. I don't know if it's just crossover. That could be something, or I don't know if it's Marvel crossover. Like, could be referring to, again, some comic thing that I don't know, but I don't know. So I don't feel like looking for the definition is always going to be helpful if you don't see clearly what is the best possibility from it.
It's very common when solving a cryptic crossword clue to kind of look for the part that you think might be the definition and the part that you think might be the wordplay, to try and find the dividing line between them. And so knowing that, cryptic crossword clue writers like to kind of smooth over that line, obscure that.
Okay, I see what he's saying. He's saying that this one is going to be a little bit difficult because it was intentionally made to, like he's saying, smooth it over. Okay.
Word clue writers like to kind of smooth over that line, obscure that line. That's what's going on here. Liam's kind of obscured that line through the use of the two words strip scene, because we kind of want to read strip scene together. Those two things are so associated that we might not even really recognize them as two distinct words, but we need to in this clue because our definition is gripping strip, and our wordplay is seen from Marvel crossover. And here, seen from is a hidden word.
And the other thing that's confusing about this one is, like, literally the first thing that I thought this was crossover, was some sort of a crossover the letters, mix and match them. Like, when I think crossover, that's just what I think, you know? And so I thought that maybe we had to just simply cross over, or, you know, mix around the letters in Marvel.
Word indicator, rather than looking at all of a Marvel crossover, we just look at a scene from Marvel crossover, a portion of it. And if we look within Marvel crossover, we can see the word Velcro, which is a gripping strip.
Yeah, I was so focused on strip scene. I was so focused on strip scene being together, like strip being an indicator of something we have to do to the word scene or something, that, like, I didn't really consider scene from like a scene from these, like, and that's what the answer was. A scene from Marvel crossover, which, if I had to think of that, I may have arrived at the conclusion of what we're supposed to do in this one. Take a segment or a portion from it. It's a hidden one, but I just, I did not get that. So anyway, guys, that's going to wrap things up for this solve. Let me know how you guys did on this one. I don't think it was that hard of one, but I didn't see it. I could not see it, but that's all right. So, guys, appreciate you guys watching. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys next time.